When the Tibetan bowl isn't cooperating, lull.
We're gonna use this Grand Rising, guys. How are you? Welcome once again to another video of my channel, Divine Soul Priestess. For those who don't know me, for those returning, thank you. I appreciate you for clicking in this video, whether it's used for entertainment purposes. Entertainment purposes. Entertainment. I think it's very clear that it's not that I can't speak well. Well, it is clear for me. So let me give you this clarity. It's not that I can't speak well. It's not that I don't know the meaning of the words and how to use them. Obviously, I went to school. But it's not my first language, first of all. And second of all, it is part of who I am and how the message comes through, because I am the vessel that's being used to give this message. So it will come out however it needs to come out. So the question right here is that you have to ask yourself, do I align with this person, or does it trigger me? Because if I trigger you, it's a you problem. It's not my problem. I will not take any disrespect. I will not take any harmful comments with ill intent behind it. And I will smell the BS from a mile away. So I will read into your energy, because as you come into my area, to my area of work, as you come into my channel, this, I was saying, as you come into my channel, this is my energy, my sacred place, for where the Holy Spirit will hold you accountable for your intent, whether that's in a funny to you actually, but very fast people do find out that you're not gonna come with your nonsense and your disrespect. Having said that, I don't know what the message is going to be about, but there's a strong energy of finding out. Let's see what that means. Let's see what Holy Spirit wants to say about this. Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael, walk behind me, in front of me. Archangel Michael, may you shield as I make this read. Shield my energy in absolute light. I call in the Holy Spirit. You may use me as your vessel to relay the messages that you wish to share. The eternal light of love. And there's a clock. And behind it is believe in dreams. So we're going to take with this one first, because this was the first one. The eternal light of love. I feel that people really do mess up with the whole perception. It does them really, really wrong. It plays a number on them. You coming into my channel, you have this perception of me of, oh, she's a no one, she's a nobody. It doesn't matter. I mean, what you think or what you perceive doesn't really matter. But careful now, because whatever you take, whatever action you take behind that thought, it's being seen. is being seen as automatically as soon as you come into my aura, into my energy field, which is heavily protected. I do not walk alone. I said this completion, true liberation. The card says liberation, and you see Mother Isis with her arms up in her wings, fully activated wings. This is my soul, my wings. And it's been a process and it's been a long journey. Lots of teaching from them, from my guides, from the Holy Spirit that has placed me, that has aligned me to my true potential, my true self, my higher knowledge, my higher power. My higher self, it's here now. It's all that you see through this camera. In a human version, of course, but truly full circle, like I said. Liberation, completely free. I freed my lineage. I have freed myself. I have integrated and consecrated all powers in all parts of my soul. I have regained my true soul's power. I am standing and speaking in that power, in that knowledge, in that knowing. For all the experiences have been already activated and integrated fully and completely. And this is beautiful. This is not to take as an egoistical way, thinking that you have the power to destroy or, you know, be more than anybody or be more than others. It's not about that. It's not about that. Like I said, leave that to the fakes. A person that is walking on truth, a person that is truly who they say they are, giving this, let's give this a small title, Earth Angel on Earth, okay? It's not worry or focus on what they think about. So for the second one, believing dreams, we see a person and the person's higher self being activated, merging, because there is an infinity sign, and the infinity sign is a symbolism of coming full close, of something merging in. So what's going on here is a merging of the soul, is the merging of the higher self, coming fully in, fully activated, fully and truly on the North Node, giving your soul's mission. And as a proof of this being of the light, of the highest and greatest good, we have a castle in the back illuminating. Completely a symbolism of God merging, God's will being placed. God's will is for us to heal, to learn, to expand, to integrate, to continue to learn, Oh, this is a soul learning, okay? This is as long as your soul is active, as long as your soul is been, since it was created, all it's done is learning. It's mainly that, all that, okay? Learning, advancing. And as I say that, I see the vulture, which is a symbolism too, and a confirmation for transformation. Something is being transformed, or someone is being transformed. I'm not gonna lie, look. We have liberation. So it's truly that. Look who it is. A symbolism of what? Higher power, higher knowledge with Mother Isis in it. Something came full force, full circle. Something is completed, which is the merging of this soul, of the higher self. I do actually see it as a great opportunity, as a great experience, as a great teaching. I've lived, most of the things that I talk in my video are experiences, all of them based on experience. Okay? I don't just talk for talk. I am no prophetic person that hasn't lived what it profits. Those are the fakes. Those leave it for the fakes. So I am this holy person that you will have to give yourself an opportunity to learn about this way. You will have to want to understand, and you will have to honor, you know, because what happens is this: once you learn the lesson, you appreciate it, you see it as it's supposed to be, as what it is, a lesson. And who is there to teach us the lesson? The universe teaches the lessons through God's will. Okay? It is God's will for you to wake up to yourself, to your true potential, to your true soul. Okay? So, this card represents all that. You know, I have the ability to move from realms to realms, from times, from spaces. And I've gathered, with this clock here, it's giving I gather many lessons, all based in experience, like I said. That awoken, okay? That awoken the soul in me, the real blueprint. Oh, yes. I know that you heard this word before. What is a blueprint? For those who don't know, a blueprint is the creation of something or someone who's going to lead the ways for others. Okay? That's just going to show up in a way for you. It's going to open up a thought. Trust in that. Now we have the second one, which, yeah, I don't walk alone. Massive. My spirit teams, my ancestors, ascended masters, you name it, however you want to see it. I do not walk alone. And as I stand here looking at you and through the camera, trust and believe that they're watching you too. And not just watching you, by, watching you. And this is not a threat. This is not to fearmonger anybody. It's just for you to be cautious. For those new people that are recently adding into this channel, into this frequency, that we are aligned in some way to this frequency, I will dare with, cautious. I'll be cautious if I was you. I don't say it as like in an egoistical way, like most do. I'm not that kind of person. And if you want to know more about me, and if you have the gift of discernment, which you should if you're aligned to my frequency, go ahead and take a look back to my past videos. I'm sure you will gain a lot of knowledge through them, a lot of input into many parts of me that have come online. Well, besides that, the eternal light of love. I've said it many times, but I'm going to continue to say it because Spirit wants me to. I am eternal light and love, right? But don't confuse this. Don't get it wrong now. Don't get it twisted. It's not all about light. Or have you seen the world around you? Have you seen where you live, how you live? The people that you surround yourself with, are they all light and love? Are they all these beautiful, forgiving souls? Now, I talked about this in another video. Forgiveness doesn't mean you have to move your cheek one side to the other and let people push you, use you, betray you, hurt you. That's not what it means. Forgiveness is this: me being able to live my life, to move forward, to continue my path as if nothing happened. Not that it didn't happen, but as if nothing happened, because I don't hold a grudge. Okay? But a true leader, a true soul, you know, one of God, it's not worried about being seen. It's not interested in being seen as a higher power. They already have all they know. I already have all I know. I know I have the power to create, the power to destroy. But even though I know I have the power, and that I've been awakened to that power, and that I've been given back my power, I've gained back my power by my work, I always choose love. I choose for people to see that they're also able to do this if that's what they focus on, if that's what they choose, if that's what they keep on choosing. This is not about choosing once. This is choosing every second of the day, every day. Whether you're on your lows or in your ups, whether you are, however it is that you are in that moment, is choosing yourself, is knowing your worth, is knowing that you're here for a bigger and bigger than you, bigger than the fact of you coming to your true power and your true potential, bigger than that, bigger than that. And that you owe yourself loyalty as you owe God loyalty as his best warrior, as his sent angel. Your true loyalty remains, or should remain, or should stay in this mission, on that knowing. No one can stop this. You can try, but you won't succeed, as they haven't succeeded so far. Look at their lives, in my case. All these people that have come against me, where are they? Look at their lives. It is a true harmful thing to come against and to try to steal a mission from an earth angel. You don't believe in God, I know that. but you will make yourself a believer, yourself, because your options, your decisions, and your actions against me will prove it. Will prove you. And as I was gonna close already, do this closing for the reading, I got this card: awareness and truth. The words that I speak on always are true. They always come from a hook. Remember what I said: higher power, higher knowledge, which is me. How do I know what I know? That's not for you to worry about. That's not for you to try to figure it out. Focus on trying to gain that for yourself instead of worrying how someone else did it. That's why all these people always fail and will continue to fail. Because instead of focusing on me and how to get it away from me and how to steal it from me and how to remove it from me, they still don't realize that it's not like a purse that I bought. It's not something that I bought. It's something that I gain with my work. What work, you say? By just healing myself, it's the work. By me staying pure, is the work. By me not resenting anybody and hurting anybody, is the work. What other work are you expecting? That is the work. The work of God. The work of the Most High. Remember what I said. God's will is for us to heal. It's for us to come to our true soul's calling. Now, like I said, your perception of me could change. For these people, it will never change because they will have to be healed or advanced in their healing. But since they don't do the work, okay, that's why they will never understand this. But for those who are aligned with me in the same frequency that I am, you should know. You should know. This is no what's it called, like something new. Because even if you don't know, even if you haven't fully integrated, your soul will let you know. Your soul will let you feel. Because God, people don't believe in God because they don't see Him. But what are you? God, it's not visible to the naked eye, that is. To the unhealed version of that eye. But to the third eye, you see Him everywhere. He's in everything. He's in everyone. That's when you choose. That's where you choose to see God. How to see God. How to actually realize when it's Him and when something is being portrayed as Him. But that's something that you have to learn and you have to do the work for. I'm not just gonna come and tell you guys all the things, right? I can give you based on my experiences, but it will never be the same. We are individual and also united. Individually, God is working in a different way with you than it is with me. And you have a different mission than I do. So, I am not to say which one is for you or what is for you on how to see God. But for these people that effed around and find out, they're finding out now. That when I said I walk with God, I walk with God because I am Him.